Hello student, this is the isometric view of an object. We draw sectional front view and top view of the following isometric view. The mark X indicate front view, x1, x2 is the cutting plane line. An imaginary cutting plane divide the object into two equal parts. We remove front portion. Next, after removing front portion, the remaining portion অবশিষ্ট অংশ half cutting portion is the full sectional front view. See from this direction. Because we remove half portion of the object, when we remove half portion of the object and take the sectional view, then it is full sectional front view. Now, first we draw top view. See from top, we draw the top view. This is 125. This is 65. This is a rectangle. We see this portion in top view. We see this circular portion and this circular portion. Here there is a through hole of dia phi 25, and here there is a keyway 6 into 3 millimeter, and this circular hole, actually it is M12 tap, 30 millimeter depth. Okay, now we draw the top view. For starting a drawing, we first type limit command, LIMITS limit command, enter, specify lower left corner, enter, specify upper right corner. We give a A4 size page 297, 210, landscape, enter. Then zoom command, Z, enter, ALL all, enter. Next we type unit command, UNITS, units. Units, drawing units dialog box appears. Here length type, this is by default decimal. For millimeter drawing we select decimal. Okay, now we draw a line. Click on ortho mode, click on OSAP. Now click on line command, specify first point, specify next point 125, enter. Next type 65, enter. Next type 125, enter. Then C for close, enter. Now we click on offset command, offset distance 20, enter. Select object to offset, specify point on site to offset. Select object to offset, specify point on site to offset. Next, click on offset command, offset distance 30, select object to offset, specify point on site to offset. Again, click on offset command, offset distance 55, enter. Select object to offset, specify point on site to offset. Now click on line command, select mid, specify first point midpoint and specify next point midpoint. This is the center line. Okay. Now we stretch this center line. This is 30 millimeter distance. This is 30 millimeter distance from left side. Next, click on this line. This is the center line. This is center line. Stretch this. This is 55 millimeter distance from this line, this center line. Now click on this line, this center line, extend this center line, extend this center line. Okay. Now click on circle command, specify center point, type D for diameter, diameter 24, enter. Again click on circle command, specify center point, intersection point, type D for diameter, diameter 40, type 40, enter. Again click on circle command, specify center point, type D for diameter, diameter 40. Okay. Now again click on circle command, specify center point, type D for diameter, diameter is 12, this portion is, there is a threaded hole, tap hole of 12 millimeter diameter, M12 and 30 millimeter depth. For thread, click on offset, offset distance 1. We offset this 12 millimeter circle. For convention of thread, we bake this portion, type BR for bake, specify first point, specify next point. This is bake portion. This is the convention of thread, internal thread. Now we offset 5 millimeter in both sides. Click on offset, specify offset distance 5, select object to offset, specify point on side to offset, select object to offset, specify point on side to offset, enter. Now click on team, select object, enter, select object to team, select object to team, select object to team, select object to team, this portion, select object to team, this portion, team this portion. Now others portion, this portion, this portion, these are erase. Click on erase, erase this portion, this line portion, this line portion, this line portion, enter. Okay. Now this line and this line will be center line, and this line and this line will be hidden line. For types of line, type LT, enter. Line type manager dialog box appears. Select center line and hidden line. OK. Now in bilayer, this is select center line, click on line, draw a line. Again select hidden line, click on line, draw a hidden line. If this is not perfectly visible, then click on this bilayer, click on others. There is a global scale factor. Here global scale factor 12. I type 6, type 6. OK. Now this center line and this hidden line is visible clearly. Now click on match property, select source object, this is the center line source object, select destination object, select destination object, select destination object. Again click on match property. Now this is the source object. Now destination object. This is destination object. This is destination object. Enter. Now erase this, erase this, erase this line and this line. Now this is bilayer. Now we put the dimension. Click on linear dimension. Specify first extension line origin. Specify second extension line origin. Specify dimension line location. Now again click on linear dimension. Specify first extension line origin. Specify second extension line origin. Specify dimension line location. Then click on continue dimension. For continue dimension, type dim continue, CONTINUE, enter. Now specify a second extension line origin. This is second extension line origin. Again specify a second extension line origin. Enter. Now again click on linear dimension. Specify first point. Specify second point. Specify dimension line location. Again click on diameter dimension or dim dia, DIA dia. Select the circle. Specify dimension line location. Right click. Repeat diameter dimension. Select this circle. Specify dimension line location. Again right click. Repeat diameter dimension. Select arc or circle. Specify dimension line location. Now there is a rectangular slot 6 into 3 millimeter. Draw a line from this point, from intersection point. Now stretch this. Now offset this 3 millimeter. Click on offset command. Offset distance 3. Now width is 6 millimeter. Width of the rectangular slot 6 millimeter. So offset 3 millimeter upper and lower side. Click on offset. Offset 3 millimeter. Select object. Specify point on side to offset. Select object. Specify point on side to offset. Now click on team. Select object. Enter. Select object to team. Select object to team. Select object to team. Select object to team. Now team this portion, and erase this portion This is the rectangular slot of 6 into 3 for keyway. This is the keyway, rectangular keyway. Now we draw the projection line from top view. In bilayer we select color, this green color. For projection line type X line, X line means construction line, XL, enter. For vertical projection line type V, enter. Specify through point, specify through this point, specify through this point, specify through this point, specify through this point, specify this center point, specify this point, specify this point, specify this point, specify this point. Okay. Now change this bilayer color. This is bilayer. Now ortho on, draw a horizontal line. Now click on offset command. Offset distance 6. Offset distance 6. Offset distance 6, enter. Select object to offset. Specify point on side to offset. Again click on offset. Offset distance 14. Select object to offset. Specify point on side to offset. Enter. Right click, repeat offset command. Offset distance 50. Enter. Select object to offset. Specify point on side to offset. Enter. Now click on team command. Select object. Enter. Select object to team. Select object to team. Select object to team. Select object to team. Now click on match property. Select object. Select destination object. Enter. Now this is the center line. This is center line. This is the center line. This is center line. For match property, select source object, this center line. Select destination object, this center line. Now click on team command. Okay. Now team this portion. Team this portion. Now there is a offset of 25 millimeter. Click on offset command. Offset distance 25. Enter. Now for this circle diameter, inner circle diameter, this is phi 24. So offset, click on offset, offset 12 in both direction, in 12 in both direction, in 12 in both direction. Okay. Now for this circle, this is 40 millimeter. Click on offset command, offset distance 20, select object to offset, again select object, this is. Now click on trim command, trim this portion, trim this portion, trim. Now trim this portion, trim this portion. Now trim this portion, trim this portion. Okay. Trim this portion, trim this portion. Now erase this portion, erase this portion, we trim this portion, we trim this portion, trim this portion. Now trim this portion, trim this portion, trim this portion, trim this portion. Now this hole is 30 millimeter depth, so click on offset command, type 30, select object to offset, specify offset direction. Now click on trim, trim this. Now click on match property, select source object, select destination object, select destination object, select destination object. Now again click on match property, select source object, select destination object. Okay. Now for thread we offset 1 millimeter. Click on offset, specify offset distance 1, select object to offset, specify on side to offset, specify on side to offset. For section line we type H for hatch command. Now we give the hatch scale, this is the hatch scale 5. Then click on peak point, select this portion, select this portion, select this peak point. Now for perfect visible we select, we type hatch 20, then it is just like this. Then click on close hatch creation. Okay, now hatch is complete. Now there is a mistake, there is also a hatch. Then click on hatch H, enter, hatch scale 20, click on peak, click on this point, click on this point, click on this point, then close hatch creation. Okay, now we put the dimension and text. After putting the dimension and text, this is full sectional elevation front view, this is plan or top view, this is full sectional front view, this is the top view, this is cutting plane line X and Y. Okay, it is clear, my student? Thank you.